Welcome to Lead School at Home.
Hi students, in yesterday's class we have learned triple A similar criteria of triangles. In that triple A similar criteria, if two angles of a triangle are respectively equal to two angles of another triangle. See here, two angles of one triangle are respectively equal to two angles of another triangle, then by the angle sum property of a triangle, then by angle sum property of a triangle, their third angle is also equal. In yesterday class we have seen that we have drawn the two angles, that is one is 40 degree and another is a 60-degree angle, and third angle ultimately equal by angle sum property of a triangle. After this checking, we will get the, if we draw the two angles are equal, then all the corresponding sides are in the same ratio we got in the yesterday's class. Therefore this triple A similar criteria is also stated as follows. See here, this is as stated as like this: if two angles of a one triangle are respectively equal to two angles of another triangle, two angles of another triangle, then the two triangles are similar, then the two triangles are similar. Here what is given: if the two angles of one triangle are respectively equal to two angles of another triangle, then the two triangles are similar. Here we need not to check the all the three angles, because if the two angles are equal, then third angle ultimately will be equal, because by the angle sum property of a triangle. Now after this we will see one activity, that is activity number 5. See here, in activity number 5 we have to draw the two triangles. Follow with me. See here, first triangle is triangle ABC and second will be triangle DEF. Before that you have to write this statement. If this one note you have to write down. First, draw a side BC. Draw a side BC. एक BC लाइन ड्रॉ करना है. Draw a line BC or a side BC which is having a 6 centimeter. 6 centimeter distance का एक BC लाइन ज्वाइन करो, ड्रॉ करो. This is a BC of a 6 centimeter. 6 centimeter लेंथ का BC लाइन ड्रॉ करना है. After this we have to use the compass. After this we have to use the compass and take a distance of 3 centimeter. Take a distance of 3 centimeter like this. See here, we have to take a distance of 3 centimeter in a compass. Yes, this is a 3 centimeter, and put the compass on a point B and mark one arc. Then after that, now take a distance of 8 centimeter in a compass. Take a distance of 8 centimeter in a compass and put compass on a point C and mark another arc. See here, I have to mark another arc. These two arcs are, we have to intersect here. See here, these two arcs I have to make an intersection. These two arcs intersect at this point. These two arcs intersect at this point. Join this point of intersection. Join the point of intersection. And this much, what is the distance of this side is? This side distance is 8 centimeter, because we have taken the 8 centimeter in the compass and marked the arc. Therefore this side will be 8 centimeter and this will AB will be 3 centimeter, because we have taken 3 centimeter distance and marked the arc. Therefore side AB is a 3 centimeter and AC is 8 centimeter. Now again we have to draw another triangle. That triangle is DEF triangle. Take a length of 9 centimeter. Take a length of 9 centimeter here. This distance EF is equal to 9 centimeter. We have to take a side EF is equal to 9 centimeter and side DE is equal to 4.5 centimeter. We have to take a distance of 4.5 in the compass. See here, this is a 4.5. Take in the compass and put at the point E and mark one arc. one arc. After that, take a 12 centimeter distance in a compass. 12 centimeter distance in a compass. Here, this is a 12 centimeter distance in compass, and you have to mark another arc. Put the compass at a point F and mark another arc like this. This both arc will cut at this point. Name this point as a D, because we have to draw a second triangle DEF. This is a second triangle DEF. DEF. Now we got second triangle also here, that is triangle DEF. What is the side of DE? DE we got here 4.5 centimeter, and this DF we have drawn as a 12 centimeter. Now after this, take a protractor, and you have to measure each angle. Check whether all the angles are equal or not. See here, first before that we have to observe the sides or ratio of the corresponding sides of these two triangles, that is triangle ABC and triangle DEF. ये दोनों triangle का corresponding side का ratio we have to first calculate here. Now we have to check the ratios of the sides of a triangle. See here, first I will take the ratio BC divided by EF. BC divided by EF is equal to how much? See, check here, 6 divided by 9. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. We got here 2 by 3. Again, second ratio, see here, AB divided by DE. AB divided by DE is equal to 3 divided by 4.5. Now, which is equal to, see here, 4.5 means 15. Can we will cancel it, the decimal? Can we cancel the decimal? Yes, the decimal point we can cancel here. We have to multiply the numerator and denominator by 10. We will get in a numerator 30 and in a denominator 45. 15 2s are 30 and 15 3s are 45. We will get 2 by 3. Therefore, this is a second ratio. And what is the third ratio? We will check also for a third ratio also. See here, third ratio, that is AC divided by DF. AC divided by DF. This is a third ratio. 8 divided by 12 is equal to 4 2s are 8 and 4 3s are 12, which is equal to 2 by 3. We got 2 by 3. See here, each ratio we got a 2 by 3. Each ratio का value क्या मिला आपको? 2 by 3. Means ratios of all the sides are equal here. We have drawn the ratios of each sides are equal. Equal ratio लेके हमने draw किया था, उसी हिसाब से हमको क्या मिला है? 2 by 3 वैल्यू मिला है. सभी रेशियो का वैल्यू सेम मिला है. Now we have to check whether all the angles are equal. This is your task. You have to check whether all the angles are equal. Put the protractor here and check what is the angle B, whether it equals to angle E. And after checking, you will get, checking करने के बाद आपको मिलेगा, definitely you will get angle B is equal to angle E, angle F is equal to angle C, and angle A is equal to angle D. You will get these values. You will get from this. You can say that if all the corresponding sides are in the same ratio, then all the corresponding angles are equal. You will get this by activity. You can understand this. Now after this, there is a one theorem based on this activity. That theorem name is triple S similar criteria, that is side and side similar criteria, which is exactly like to the converse of triple A similar criteria. If all the three corresponding angles are equal, then we can say that all the corresponding ratios of corresponding sides are same. Like this, if all the corresponding sides are in the same ratio, then all the corresponding angles are equal. Now we will see theorem 6.4. This is a triple S similar criteria. See, in this theorem what is given? If in a two triangles, sides of one triangle are proportional to, that is in the same ratio, the sides of the other triangle, अगर एक triangle का all the sides are proportional to the another sides, then their corresponding angles are equal. And hence the two triangles are similar, which is exactly कॉन्वर्स ऑफ ट्रिपल ए सिमिलर क्राइटेरिया. ट्रिपल ए सिमिलर क्राइटेरिया में क्या था? इफ ऑल द थ्री एंगल्स आर equal to the all the three angles of another triangle, then the corresponding sides of two triangles are in the same ratio. In this case, if the corresponding sides of one triangle are in the same ratio to the corresponding sides of another triangle, then all the angles are, that is all the corresponding angles are equal. That we have to prove here. See, to prove this we have to consider again two triangles here. Let us consider one triangle, triangle ABC. The first triangle will be triangle ABC and second triangle will be triangle DEF. DEF. These are the two triangles. In the previous theorem, we have considered the same triangle. Those same triangles we have to consider here. What is given data here? Here given, read the statement. If in a two triangles, दो triangle में sides of a one triangle are proportion to the sides of the other triangle, that is all the sides are in the same ratio, it is given, that is AB divided by DE is equal to AC divided by DF is equal to DC divided by EF. It is a given data, that is the sides of the all the corresponding sides of the two triangles are equal is given here. Now what we have to prove here? To prove, read the statement. Then their corresponding angles are equal. Then their corresponding angles are equal. That we have to prove. That is angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. This much we have to prove here. To prove this, again we need here a construction. That construction we have did in the previous theorem also. The same construction we have to do here. That is construction cut DP is equal to AB. We have to cut a DP which is equal to AB. AB के बराबर DP को कट करना है. And again and DE is equal to, sorry, DQ is equal to, again we have to cut DQ is equal to this point Q. DQ is equal to AC. AC के बराबर DQ को कट करना है. That is DQ is equal to DQ. It looks like okay ना? It is a DQ. DQ is equal to AC. DQ is equal to AC. AC के बराबर DQ को कट करना है. And after this, join PQ. Join PQ. PQ join करो. Okay, I have joined the line PQ. PQ को join करना है. This is a part of a construction. And see here, proof. We have to prove this. Here, what is given here? Here given is AB by DE is given. AB by DE is given. AC by DF is given. BC by EF is given. To prove this, all the angles are equal. आपको prove करने के लिए first we have to show that is a triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ. First step is you have to show triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ है, ये आपको prove करना है. To prove this, we have to check whether all the sides are equal or not. See here, AB is equal to DP, we know that by the construction. AC is equal to DQ, we know that by the construction we can say that. But what about this angle D is equal to angle A? No, that only we have to prove here. Therefore, we will use the two triangles, that is in the triangle DPQ and triangle DEF. These two triangles we have to use here. Now we will use the given data, that is AB by DE is equal to, according to given में क्या दिया है? AB by DE is equal to AC by DF. AC by DF, it is a given. This is a given data. Now see here, AB is equal to DP. Can we write AB is equal to DP? Yes, instead of this AB, we can write DP because according to construction, DP is equal to AB. DP को AB के बराबर कट किया था हमने. Therefore, instead of AB, we have to write a DP. Instead of AB, write a DP divided by DE is equal to AC. See here, AC की जगह can we write DQ because AC is equal to DQ. We know that according to our construction. Right here, instead of AC we have to write DQ divided by DF. By construction, DP is equal to AB and DQ is equal to AC. This is according to our construction we got here. Now see in a triangle, in this triangle DEF, here what we got, DP by DE we got is equal to DQ by DF, that is point P and Q. Point P and Q divides the side DE and DF in the same ratio. Divides the side DE and DF in the same ratio. Therefore, can we say that this line PQ is equal to, is parallel to EF? Yes. Here in triangle, DEF, point P and Q divides side DE and DF in the same ratio. Therefore, in the same ratio, therefore, can we say that this PQ is parallel to EF? What is the reason PQ is parallel to EF? Reason is by converse of BPT theorem. By converse of BPT. By converse of BPT. Now, see here, we got here PQ is parallel to EF. This line PQ is parallel to EF we got. Can we write angle P is equal to angle E? Angle P is equal to angle E and angle Q is equal to angle F. We can write, because if PQ is parallel to EF, then we can write the angle P is equal to angle E and angle Q is equal to angle F. What is the reason for this? Why these two angles are equal? Reason is these are corresponding angles. These are corresponding angles. We know that corresponding angles are equal if the two lines are parallel. Corresponding angles are equal if the two lines are parallel. That is, PQ is parallel to EF here. Therefore, corresponding angles angle P is equal to angle E. That is, I will mark it. Angle P is equal to angle E and angle Q is equal to angle F. These two angles are equal here. Then see, look in the figure, that is in a triangle DPQ, and triangle DEF. ये दोनों triangle में देखो, I will mark it as by a red pen. See here, triangle DPQ. I will mark this triangle as a like this, red one, triangle DPQ. ये वाला triangle, in a triangle DPQ and triangle DEF. ये दोनों triangle में what are equal here? Check here. In these two triangles, that is in a triangle DPQ, ये red वाला triangle and बड़ा वाला triangle, that is in a triangle DEF. ये दोनों triangle में angle P is equal to angle E. Angle P is equal to angle E. We have proved above. And angle Q is equal to angle F. We got here angle Q is also equal to angle F. What is the reason? Proved above. We have proved it above. Then see here, can we write angle D is equal to angle D? Same, angle D is equal to angle D. What is the reason? This angle is a common for a two triangles. This angle is common angle for a two triangles. See here, ये triangle में triangle DPQ में भी angle D है and triangle DEF में भी angle D है. Therefore, this is a angle D is equal to angle D is a common angle. Can we write these two triangles are similar? Therefore, triangle DPQ is similar to triangle DEF. Can we write like this? Triangle DPQ is similar to triangle DEF. By which criteria? What is the reason? By triple A similar criteria. By triple A similar criteria, these two triangles are similar.
We got here triangle DPQ is similar to triangle DEF. These two triangles similar we got. Therefore, can we use this dp by de is equal to dp by de is equal to dq by df, dq by df, and which is also equal to this pq divided by ef, pq divided by ef. What is the reason? These are the corresponding part of similar triangle. These are the corresponding part of similar triangle. We know that the corresponding part of similar triangles are also in the same ratio. That is, these are the corresponding parts of similar triangle. Therefore, we know that dp is equal to ab. dp को हमने ab के बराबर कट किया था. Can I write instead of dp ab? Yes, instead of dp you have to write ab. ab divided by de. And instead of dq can I write ac? Yes, because we have dq is equal to ac. According to this we have did the construction. Therefore, instead of dq we have to write a ac. Instead of dq we have to write a ac. ac divided by df is equal to pq divided by ef as it is. pq divided by ef as it is. What is the reason for it? By construction dp is equal to ab and dq is equal to ac. This is our construction. Now see here, what is given data? See here, given data ab divided by de is equal to ac by df, which is equal to bc by ef. Can we write this ab by de is equal to ac by df is equal to bc by ef? Can we write this? Because we know that ab by de is equal to ac by df is equal to bc by ef. It is a given data. Therefore, instead of these things ab by de is equal to ac by df, we have to write bc by ef. Therefore, bc by ef is equal to pq by ef, pq by ef as it is. We have to write here. What is the reason for this? The reason is given from given. It is a given that given ab by de is equal to ac by df is equal to bc by ef. Given in the given data ab by de is equal to bc by ef is given. Instead of ab by de and ac by df we have written bc by ef. We got here this is, then ef get cancelled. We will get here bc is equal to pq. We got here bc is equal to pq. We got bc is equal to pq. We got bc is equal to pq. Now in triangle abc and triangle dpq, ये दोनों ट्रायंगल में देखो. Now in triangle abc and a triangle dpq, ये दोनों ट्रायंगल में we got bc is equal to pq. What is the reason? It is a proved above and ab is equal to dp, ab is equal to dp and ac is equal to dq, ac is equal to dq. What is the reason for this? Both by construction these are equal. Therefore, can we say that triangle abc is congruent to triangle dpq? By which theorem? By triple S congruency rule. By triple S congruency rule. ट्रिपल एस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी रूल से ये दोनों ट्रायंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट हो जाएंगे. दैट इज ट्रायंगल ABC इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू ट्रायंगल DPQ. देयरफॉर कैन वी राइट दिस एंगल A is equal to angle D. Angle A is equal to angle D. Can we write? Yes, we can write easily. Angle A is equal to angle D and angle B is equal to angle P. Angle B is equal to angle P and angle C is equal to angle Q. We can write. What is the reason? By CP/CT, that is corresponding part of congruent triangle. We know that corresponding part of a congruent triangles are equal. Therefore, these all our angles are equal. But we know that WKT means we know that angle P is equal to angle E. But we know that angle P is equal to angle E. Angle P is equal to angle E and angle Q is equal to angle F. Angle Q is equal to angle F. We know this. Therefore, See here angle P is equal to angle B and angle P is also equal to angle E. Can we equate angle B is equal to angle E? Therefore, angle B is equal to angle E. And see here, angle Q is also equal to angle C and angle Q is also equal to angle F. Therefore, can we equate angle C is equal to angle F? Angle C is equal to angle F. Therefore, we got these two things here. And angle A is equal to angle D, which is proved above. Therefore, we got here all the angles, corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, all right here. Therefore, all corresponding angles are equal. Hence, two triangles are similar. Two triangles are similar. Hence proved. Here, this only we have to prove here. See here, what we have to prove? We have to prove all the angles are equal. That is, angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. This much only we have to prove. Here we got that angle B is equal to angle E, angle C is equal to angle F, and angle A is equal to angle D. We got all the angles are equal. Therefore, this statement is proved. And above, those two triangles are similar. Copy everything. Dear all students, in this theorem we have learned that if all the corresponding sides are in the same ratio, then all the corresponding angles are equal. You have to practice 2 to 3 times this theorem, the proof of this theorem in the rough book. And after this theorem, in the next class we will going to learn, that is side angle side theorem. That is we will learn in the next class. Today's homework is you have to practice the proof of this triple S similar criteria theorem for 2 to 3 times on the rough page. Bye students.